Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back for another workout. Today is going to be upper body only, but I am obviously at the gym and I have a squat rack behind me. The only reason I'm going to use this squat rack is to implement some of our upper body bungee work and show you how to use it on a squat rack on that fixed position, as well as how we can incorporate some of those bungee exercises into your warm-up. Now, also being at the gym, I'm going to implement the use of a barbell for those of you that have it. Now, let's say you don't have a bungee and you don't have a barbell yet, you can still go through this exercise with the dumbbells, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and walk through our warm-up. Remember, it's going to be an upper body only. We still want to kind of incorporate a little bit of that torso from a warm-up standpoint, just so that when we are load-bearing or weight-bearing, we're still tight and ready to go and we can handle that. So let's get it going. Let's go shoulder mobilities. We're going to start with our horizontal shoulder mobilities, and let's go ahead and go repetitions today. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch it. Let's go vertical. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Second set, switch it back over. Remember, we like to do 2 of everything. Now, maybe you do 3 or 4 of stuff. I know some of you like the 4s. 2, 1, that might have been more than 10, but does not matter. More when it comes to warming up, as long as it is a complete and full range of motion, it is not a bad thing. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so because it's going to be upper body only, we're going to do shoulder circles and arm circles. Okay, so shoulder circles to start, hands on the hips or at your side. Or kind of like what I like to do is just kind of let those hands and the arms move with the shoulders, just so my range of motion is as big as possible. Okay, 3 of 10, 4. And remember, this is going to be the one where you want up, forward, down, and back. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let's go ahead and reverse it. So whatever direction you were going, go the opposite. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Fantastic. Now we're trying to get as big of a range of motion as possible. Okay, let's keep that same thought process throughout our warm-up. So we're going to start going forward with the arm circles, going forward. Okay, now remember, maybe it's a little bit awkward, maybe it's a little bit stiff, maybe it's a little bit tight, and that's forcing you to go a little bit slow. Not a big deal as long as it is as big of a range of motion as your shoulders allow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now we're going to go reverse, and let's go. And this one's a little bit bigger, a little bit easier, a little bit smoother, a little bit more natural, but open up that chest as much as you possibly can. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, shuffle, shake, do what you got to do. Now, if you do need more shoulder movements, go ahead. We are going to get more shoulder movements, even from a warm-up standpoint. But if you need more of those, take more of those. All right, so PVC pipe. Now, if you do not have a PVC pipe, remember, you can do the horizontal and shoulder mobilities. You can go back to the shoulder circles. Whatever you got to do. We're going to go 10 repetitions with the pullovers. 1. Now, if you have a bungee, you could do your pullovers with the bungee. 2, 3. Now, if you do have the PVC pipe, if it's starting to get a little bit easy, or as you loosen up, kind of inch those fingers in, inch that grip in closer, because the closer you go, the more you're forcing the issue on your mobility. Kind of work in the shoulders a little bit more. 7, 8, 9er, and 10. All right, so I'm going to opt out of my PVC pipe for low trap raise. I'm going to do just my body weight for my low trap raise. Now remember, when you do your low trap raise, engage the midsection, engage the glutes, because you want your posture to be as sturdy and as stable as possible. We don't want to do the low trap raise where our butt dips and our back buckles and rounds. Okay, be nice and sturdy and straight. Okay, we're going to go 10 low trap raise, thumbs up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, now we are going to come back to that low trap raise with some dumbbells, so it will be a weighted second set. All right, now if you were doing your PVC pipe pullovers with a bungee, that means you have a bungee. So now we have bungee pull aparts. If you do not have a bungee, you have any other shoulder mobility that you deem necessary. But we're going to go 10 bungee pull aparts. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now remember, when you're out at the side, don't let those wrists deviate and don't let them collapse in. Don't let the bungee pull them in. Get the knuckles out to the side. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we will come back to this bungee. So remember, we're going to use that for some of our warm-ups. So just make sure you have that available, okay? And you're going to need that stationary object. So set number 2, we're going to do your low trap raise. Now I'm just grabbing 5-pounders because I don't have 2-pounders or 1-pounders or 3-pounders. So I'm going to use my 5-pounders. Same setup, same stance, same palms in, thumbs up, but I got some weight now, okay? I'm going to do a low trap raise for 10, and each time I'm going to reset down and make sure my hands are even with the knees, okay? I don't want to rise up and creep up and change my range of motion. 3, 2, 1, and go. Smooth and steady 1, smooth and steady 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and break. All right, so I'm going to set these 5s off to the side. Maybe I'll use them, maybe I won't, but typically my 5-pounders are for my warm-ups. All right, so grab your bungee, grab your stationary object. We're going to do our internal and external rotation. Now, because we have a bungee, because we have resistance, we can go both directions. If you don't, you have your internal and external rotation. Those are pretty much the same thing with no resistance. Okay, just opening and closing. Now remember, you want to find a pivot point, a stationary pivot point. You'll loop it around. Now maybe it's a doorknob, maybe it's a chair, maybe it's a table, whatever it is, make that a stationary object. So I'll start out over here facing you guys, and it's going to be my internal rotation. Okay, so if you don't have a bungee, you could hold a dumbbell, remember, but the resistance is not front to back, it's up and down, so it is different. Okay, we're going to go internal rotation for 10. 3, 2, 1, and go. And when I do my internal rotation, with or without a bungee, so if you don't have a bungee, rules still apply. When you open up, don't let that elbow leave the side. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now to keep facing you guys, I'm going to do external rotation with the other side. Okay, so my elbows are still going to stay stuck to my side, but now I'm going to open up. 3, 2, 1, and go. External rotation is going to be much harder than internal rotation, so my range of motion might not be as big, nor will it be as strong. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, and break and shake. Now if you got the bungee, just turn around, but I'm going to flip around so I can stay facing you guys. But now it's going to be internal, external rotation with the other side, other arm. And if you don't have a bungee, I highly recommend tracking one down and finding one, so you can do all sorts of ancillary accessory type movements that we've been doing for the past lots of months. Okay, so I started with internal rotation with my right, so now I'm going to go external rotation with my right. Elbow still stays stuck to the side. I can use my offhand to hold my elbow in place just as feedback, because if it leaves my hand and goes out, I know my range of motion is, or my exercise is jeopardized. Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one is going to be internal rotation with my left side. Now remember that internal is going to be a little bit stronger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And break. All right, so I'm going to come back to the very, very beginning of the bungee, and I'm going to do another set of bungee pull-aparts. Now, if you don't have the bungee, remember your alternate exercise is going to be with the dumbbells bent over reverse fly. But we got 10 repetitions. 3, 2, 1, and go. And now that I'm warmed up a little bit, my grip is going to come in a little bit tighter to increase my tension. But I want the shoulders pinned back, I want the chest up, I want the knuckles out to the side. I don't want to change how I'm doing it, just want to change the tension that I'm doing it with. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, break and shake. We're going to toss that bungee aside. Now come back to that a little bit later for one of the exercises, but let's get this party started here. So if you have dumbbells, use dumbbells. I'm going to use a barbell. We have an overhead press, shoulder press. We're going to go 10 repetitions on the shoulder press. Now, being that it's a barbell, both hands are obviously doing it, so there's no alternating option. So I have 10 repetitions. Now with the dumbbells, you can also do same time 10 repetitions, or you do have the option of alternating. Doesn't really matter. With the dumbbells, you also have the option of rotating your grip. That's one of the, that's two of huge advantages by using dumbbells. But with a barbell, you're going to be a little bit stronger and your load can be a little bit increased, a little bit higher. So we do need both dumbbells and barbells, okay? So grab your grip. We're going to go 10 repetitions on a shoulder press and then 10 repetitions on a bent over row, okay? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Now remember, this is an overhead press, so make sure the stomach and the glutes are tight. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you can keep your grip, adjust your grip. On the barbell, you can go to underhand or supinated grip. I'm going to stay overhand, and then dumbbells, you can change your grip any way you see fit. 10 repetitions on your bent over row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's do 3 by 10. Now maybe you need to adjust your weight. I'm just going to keep it as is, but I'm never going to put the barbell down. Okay, second set. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm going to stay with the overhand. Now your dumbbell, you can overhand grip, you can pronate, supinate, you can turn palms forward, you can go neutral, any grip, 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 2 in the tank, 1 more to go. 2, 1, and go. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, bent over row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, there's your 3 by 10. Break, shake, rest, recover, and let's lock and load and do it again. All right, so here we are, our next rotation. We're gonna stay 3 by 10, but we're gonna do it a little bit different. Now, if you're with the barbell like me, we're gonna purposely go to dumbbells. If you are already with dumbbells, here's where we gotta do something different. Let's say you did dumbbells both, now it's dumbbells alternating. If you did dumbbells alternating, do dumbbells both. However you did it, do it differently. I'm actually going to go 10 presses with one hand, 10 presses with the other, and then both hands on the dumbbell row, okay? However you want to do it, mix it up, mix and match. This set, do it one way, next set, do it another way. We have 3 by 10. Just make sure your rep counting is correct or reflects how you're doing your reps. Okay, so let's get it going. Grab your dumbbells. And again, I'm gonna go 10 with the right, 10 with the left, but my left stays up, okay? Overhead movement, butt stays tight, tummy stays tight. 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Now I'm choosing an overhand grip, so my elbows are going to be a little bit wide. 9, 10, okay? But I'm going to go a neutral grip on this one, the bent over row. And I'm going to go same time row. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And just like I did with the barbell, I'm going to stay with this weight, which is nothing crazy, but I'm never going to put it down, so my tension never releases or changes. Okay, second set, I'm going to do it the same way. I'm just going to bring my elbows in a little bit, and then I'm going to pronate at the top. I'm going to turn my palms towards you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So I'm going to go other side. 1, 2, but remember, you can do any grip that you want to do. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And my rows, I'm going to stay neutral grip and just really, really focus on the form and the feel and the squeeze and the pinch in my shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, here we go. I'm going to make one more adjustment. I'm going to completely turn my palms in at the bottom and completely turn my palms towards you at the top. I'm still going to go 10 and 10. Tummy tight, butt tight. So here, I'm almost at the top of a bicep curl, except for my elbows are not placed correctly. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to keep that right in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, third set, last set on your row. 3, 2, 1, and go. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I just did not a range of motion, not a rep, not a weight variational progression. I did a grip variation on those shoulder presses. Each time you change your grip, you're changing the overall feel and experience in those muscles and in that joint. So if I'm on a video doing this grip and you kind of want to try something different, go with it. If you have questions, ask me. But as long as you're working and doing it correctly and the load is correct, you're good to go. All right, so there's our next rotation. So break, shake, rest, recover. We're gonna go back to the barbell for our next rotation. So do what you gotta do and get ready for the barbell. All right, so here we are. I'm getting ready for the barbell. Now you can do this next rotation with your dumbbells as well. You could even do this rotation with bungees if you have 2 bungees, or 1 long bungee and you tighten it up a little bit. But I'm going to do what's called a supinated shrug. All that means is that my palms are facing you guys and I'm holding the bar as if I'm going to do bicep curls. So if you have dumbbells, just put the dumbbells in front of you and have your palms face forward. But what we're gonna do is a shrug, okay? And when you do your shrug, don't roll, don't wind it up, don't do anything. Go straight up, shoulder to ear, and if anything, you go slightly back. So as you shrug up, slight scapular retraction or slight pinch the shoulder blades back together. All right, and then exercise number 2 is gonna be a supinated bicep curl. So if it's barbell, it's underhand grip. If it's dumbbell, you're gonna rotate the palms to the chest towards the shoulders. All right, let's do it too. We got 3 by 10, 3 by 10. Now you wanna stand up nice and tall because the dumbbell's in the bar in front of you and it's gonna pull the shoulders forward and drop the chest. Stand up nice and tall, stick that chest out, pin the shoulders back. Okay, 10 repetitions in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm gonna go straight into it, bicep curls. And I'm gonna do the same darn thing as I've done so far, is I'm not going to change the weight. I'm just gonna stay under tension, constant tension. 9, 10, okay? Reset. Now this is not an overhead movement, but the weight is in front of you. So keep that butt tight, keep that stomach tight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Number 2 on your bicep curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now one thing you might notice is that my barbell height is not going all the way up. That's because as soon as I get to a certain height or range of motion, my elbows and shoulders will round forward and kind of take over. Keep your shoulders back, keep your elbows back, keep the tension and the load on your bicep. Okay, 2 in the tank, 1 more time through. 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, last bicep curl. I'd rather have you sacrifice height or shortchange your range. Keep the elbows back, shoulders back, because as soon as you come up, we're cheating. Okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Great job, great job. Okay. Break, shake, rest, recover. We're gonna go through our next rotation with dumbbells. So if you were on dumbbells, you're gonna stay with dumbbells. Okie dokie, here we go. We're on to our next rotation. Now we're gonna stick with the same 2 exercises, but because we're going from barbell to dumbbell, or even if you are going from dumbbell to dumbbell, we went a supinated shrug and a supinated curl. We're gonna go a neutral shrug and a neutral curl, or a hammer curl as you guys know it. So grab your grip, grab your dumbbells, okay? And we're gonna do the same 3 by 10. We're gonna do the same 3 by 10, but instead of the palms facing forward, they're gonna face your sides, okay? Same chest up, same shoulders back, and then bicep curl, hammer curl, okay? We're gonna go same time with all of them. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Adjust your weight, change your weight if you need to. I'm going to stay under tension, do my bicep curl. But even though I'm going hammer curl instead of supinated barbell, my elbows stay back, my shoulders stay back. Okay, I'm going to naturally have a bigger range of motion because I'm on dumbbells. I can come to my midline even past. 8, 9, 10. The one thing you got to keep in mind is as you come down, no swinging, be under control. All right, let's do it again. Number 2, we got that neutral grip shrug for 10. 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 hammer curls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, third set, last set. Now I'll give you a little bit of a side view here so you can see what I'm talking about. But the elbows stay back at your side because you're doing a shrug, so you're just holding on. But I don't want you hunched over. Stand up nice and tall, and as you come up, it's a little bit of a baby row. All right, let's go shrugs. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll stay here for my hammer curl. Keep in mind the elbow stays back, shoulder stays back. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, there's your 3 by 10. Very good job. Set those suckers down. All right, so like I said, we're going to go into the bungees, to add in the bungees as a workout. So go ahead and grab your bungee. Okay, we're just going to hammer home the shoulders a little bit. Now we've done this for a workout. We've done this also as kind of a finishing of your warm-up. But we're going to do lateral raise, but then we're also going to do a bent over reverse fly. Similar to what you do with the dumbbells. But remember, the good thing about the bungee is as your range of motion increases and decreases, the tension increases and decreases as well. If you don't have a bungee, you're going to do the same darn movements with a dumbbell. All right, so let's do it to it. I'm going to put the bungee around my left foot. I'm going to have a somewhat wide stance, maybe just a little bit wider than my hips. Say I want less tension, then my feet, my stance is going to be a little bit narrower, okay? I want more tension, spread those suckers, and let's do it to it, okay? We're going to go lateral raise, one arm at a time, right side for 10. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, switch your dumbbell, switch your hands, switch your bungee, switch your foot. 10 repetitions, other side. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, now we're still going to switch your hands. We're still going to switch your feet, okay? Maybe it is possible that you need to switch your dumbbells because we're going to do a bent over reverse fly. Now the bungee bent over reverse fly, all you got to do is adjust your tension accordingly, okay? We're going to bend over, reverse fly, just like you do when you do your dumbbells, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And break. All right, dumbbells. Switch your hand. Bungees. Switch your feet. Last rep, last set, last exercise. Let's do it to it. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Now we're just going to use those bungees, those 2 sets, those 2 exercises as a little bit of a finisher. Now, things that you can do. That workout rotation can be done all on your barbell. The hammer curls and the neutral grip shrug would need to change slightly unless you had a multi-grip bar. Okay, so there's one reason why a little bit of variation in your workout is good, going from dumbbells to barbells, is because sometimes your grip, your setup, your posture, your control, your range of motion, all that stuff changes. Okay, but then on the flip side, that workout could obviously and easily be done with only dumbbells. But nonetheless, you guys did fantastic. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys soon.